Welcome everybody, it's Wild West Stacker. I hope you're having a great day. Today, we're going to talk about all that I've learned while stacking this shiny stuff, the silver. I have been stacking now for almost 2 years. Went a little hard at the start, kind of slowed down here near the end. Because, boy, the whole weight issue, I'm starting to realize now it does really add up. And so I thought we'd go over a few things that I've learned along my journey so far. All right, so the first thing I've learned, let's take a look, is this stuff. So this is just regular American money, cold hard cash, not really cold, not really hard, but we've all been deceived. Up until I was stacking, looking back, this is what I put all my value into. This mattered the most to me because it afforded me anything I wanted in life, right? Regular bills from water, food, rent, mortgage, whatever have you, it's all paid with this stuff. So then I took a look at all the shiny here, the silver stuff, and I started to learn about how the cash is made and how this silver actually used to be money. And it took a while to actually come around to this idea that silver is money. Ooh, look at those are cool. The Morgan design. So now that I first started stacking, honestly, I wasn't doing the right thing. I was wasting this stuff on the more collectible silver, such as, here's a little stacker from New Age. That's a coin. Here's a spider coin. And again, these are more collectible. They can cost you more. And as we're learning now, even the silver eagles are costing a significant amount more. Look, there's a 1987. It's a really good shape. Good looking silver eagle. Now when I started stacking, I believe this is a tube of 2020s. This was only like 500 and I think it was like 565 total for a tube of 20. And now these have gone absolutely crazy. You're looking around over $700 for that tube now. Just insane. So I've gone back to trying to get as many of the generics as I can. And that comes in all forms and shapes and sizes. Like, look, here we go. Here's a Silvertown bar, just a little 1 ounce, 1 troy ounce, 3/9 fine silver. And even the Atmex bar. I think they say an ounce on there. Okay, yeah, it does. 1 troy ounce. All right, so along this silver stacking journey, I've had some other things pop up that I'm really happy and excited about. And for one is this stuff here. The copper. I started collecting it, stacking it when I could find it cheap, and boy, I could easily double my money now on that investment. I was getting copper rounds for very inexpensive. I even have some copper shot here from my friend Wolf56. I love that guy. He shows how to pour and do all the cool stuff. Great channel. Definitely check him out. And then you find some more collectible silver. It'll definitely cost you more. Look, that one's only 999 pieces. I really like how they, on the 3/9 fine silver down at the bottom, you can see like the claw marks. Way cool. So that's some cool silver. Definitely collectible. I don't really want to sell this. If I end up having to sell my silver, it's going to be this stuff, all this generic. And it can be Morgans, it can be Buffaloes. I really don't care. As long as it's just generic silver, that's probably my best bet. Let's get this cash out of the way. We don't need to look at that ugly stuff. All right, so another thing that I started stacking early on was this stuff. Just some constitutional silver. Some call it junk silver. A lot of the dealers, they just call this 90% because it is 90% silver. And so I have a little stack of those. Those are always fun. And in the same token, they do make half dollars. And those come in both 40% and 90%, just depending on what you get, like the Walkers there, the Benny Franklins. So along this journey, I've really picked up knowledge about the different coins out there. This would be constitutional, junk, or 90% silver, depending on what you want to call it. Whereas like this stuff, the pure American Silver Eagles, those are supposed to be 999 fine. So it doesn't really say, it just says 1 ounce fine silver. Fun stuff along this journey. All right, Now let's go into a little more nostalgic. When I was picking up these generic Morgans because they were inexpensive. This is actually my first Morgan coin, and I got this from Coin Crew. They were doing a giveaway, and it's an 1878 S. Way cool coin. Definitely liking that one. And showing that older Morgan, it kind of leads into some of these other older coins, like the seated Liberty Quarter, the Barber Dime. There's a more current version Morgan. All right, so we're learning all about these older coins. I've even made some independents. I think there's a Walking Liberty $50, really good condition. I put it in a pendant and just threw it in this bag. I haven't done anything with it yet, but I'll try to figure out something. And of course, there's the hand pours out there. This is a prototype. That's what the P is for. You can see that one does say it's, I believe, Cooter Queen. This is Cherie Ward poured this. Really cool turtle piece, and there's a lot of this cool stuff in the community. You can get this from like Big Red Bullion. Who else has a good one? Oh, definitely the Wolf 56. Gotta check him out. And they might not have like large production runs like these where they have 1,000, but you're gonna get an individual product instead that's just fit for your needs. Really cool. My lucky pocket turtle. Sometimes I carry him around. Awesome. All right, now let's just switch gears a second and talk about jewelry. Now, some of us, like Mrs. Coin Crew, wear a whole lot. I have not really worn jewelry my whole life. I'm not really into it. I've never liked gold. I kind of like the silver and I like the platinum look. So I found this on eBay. It is a 3/9 fine pure silver ring. I'm really enjoying it. And it kind of got me into some other stuff like this. There's necklaces out there. Now this one is a sterling silver, so it's 92.5% silver. And that one has a rhodium plating. You can definitely see the shine difference between just pure silver that's been polished and that rhodium coating. Kind of gives it a deep mirror-like finish. And then I picked up something like this, a big sterling silver. This is a Cuban Link. I believe this is from the Jackson Company. Really heavy. You're gonna have a little over 2 troy ounces on you of silver, but you know, just another piece that I've learned. And just to show everybody, this piece right here, when it's polished up, will look more like this. See, that's how shiny it gets. And that is pure silver, 999. And that one's just put in a tumbling machine with a little bit of medium and some polishing compound. And look how shiny it gets, even compared to the same material, same maker actually, same guy made this. He's no longer doing it. There's his little stamp. It was Anarchy 999, a little sword through it. So just to show everybody, there's some cool stuff out there. I was never into it before, and even I changed my mind, so you never know. All right, let's see here. What else do we got to show? All right, so these are my tubes of Merc Dimes. We've all seen Merc Dimes before, and I used to have a lot more. And after stacking these for a while, I decided to try something out. And here it is. I tried out a Merc Dime album, and I just went through my stack to see how many I had. And look at this, that's not bad. That's a fairly decent set. So as I continue stacking these, when I find deals, I can add them right to the collection. So another advantage of stacking silver is the collecting part. With that knowledge, you're going to start learning about Merc Dimes and 90% silver quarters and Ben Franklin halves. And so with all this knowledge, you're going to need to put it to use. And this is one way I've done it, is with the Merc Dime album. And another thing is the Roosevelt Dime album. I went through my Rosies and started filling it in, and I got quite a ways actually, so not too bad. I think it's really fun. Thanks for all those that have showed me these little albums. Great fun. All right, now let's get into the one thing that I never thought I would have. And here we go, this stuff, this gold. So when I started my stacking journey, I was strictly telling everybody and myself it was silver only. That's the only way. And here I am with some gold pieces. Now it's not a lot. I have problems buying this little bit of gold when I could be picking up, you know, tons of silver. So Here's my little pieces, what, 2/10 there, and then my only other coin is this little dude. It's a Maplegram from 2020. Super tiny. It is a coin. It is 1 gram. 4/9 fine. And recently I did learn Canada makes some 5/9 fine gold too. Crazy. Alright, so most of my gold though, when I was buying it, since it was inexpensive, was this little stuff, like little 1 gram pamps here and there, carat bar. Those are 4/9 fine as well. Even this Royal Mint. I guess that plastic is coming off now. Alright, so we have a Royal Mint 1 gram gold Britannia. Great looking bar. And I was shocked. I never thought that I would actually have any gold. This stuff seems so expensive that it's unattainable for the most part. And now here I am, even with some gold. There's some little grammars, look, little quarter grain, more quarter grains. What are these guys? Okay, so, oh, this is a big dog. So this is a 5 gram from the Royal Mint. I believe that one, I mean, these are like a little over $300 for the 5 gram. Whereas these 1 grams go for a lot less. So just to match. So I'm not even at a full troy ounce yet of gold. I know a lot of you have a lot more gold than I do, that's for sure. I really like to stick to the silver, but as I am noticing the weight is getting almost too ridiculous, then I'm gonna have to probably switch to gold soon, because you'll know once you get up there that silver really weighs a lot. And then I did pick up this stack of gold backs. I was trying to collect, you know, the 1s and the 5s only. I wasn't going for the whole set. And so a lot of Utah, a lot of Nevada, and I think I have some New Hampshire. See, there's the 5s. And all of this gold added up equals only 3.1 grams. So it's the exact same amount as one of these 1/10 gold coins, is this entire stack of gold backs. Crazy, huh? All right, well, the only other thing I can tell you that I've learned from my 2 years of stacking is look at this stuff, colloidal silver. I didn't know that silver, they take it down into the parts per billion, put it in a little water solution, and it can heal a lot of different things out there. So there you go, some colloidal silver. You can see that's what it looks like. Just got a little tinge to it. And it says on the directions you can take a few drops of this. All right, well, this is just a little bit of what I've learned along the way of stacking over my last 2 years. Not even talking about like things of getting out of debt, paying down debt, really watching your credit card balances and making sure those are paid off. All these things come with stacking that we really don't talk about. So I thought I'd make a little video here and just kind of share all the coolness of stacking this shiny stuff. It's really fun. I would definitely invite you to join, because this is some cool stuff and it's way more reliable than this paper fiat stuff. All right, everybody. Well, thanks so much for stopping by. This is Wild West. Everybody have a good one.